Good morning, learners. As you know, in preceding lectures, we discussed the entire summary of the Scarecrow, and today we will discuss certain issues with regard to the theme of the lesson, and we will discuss further the characterization of the lesson, and we will be looking at the title of the lesson and also the location of the scarecrow or the western side that is discussed in the text. As you are quite aware, the story has a powerful theme that one should not believe in superstitions or false beliefs. The writer makes a scathing attack on the witch doctor and also criticizes those who have blind faith, and that proves to be very dangerous and fatal. Here in the text, in the lesson, we came to understand that because of witch doctor, what happens, Abhiram, who is the servant of Margengo Babu, who worked there for 20 years, and the person lost his job because the witch doctor pointed out to Abhiram that he is considered to be thief. Now that is why this particular story has an interesting theme, that is, one should not believe in superstitions or one should not have false beliefs. Another thing that is very important to understand is the characterization. The central character or the main character of the story is Magengo Babu. Dear learners, you understand he is an amiable or a good natured man. He has lot of patience. He has tolerance. We understand that he never snaps at his drivers or servants. He has already pointed out to Sudhir, his driver, that the petrol gauge of the car is not functioning properly. But what Sudhir ignored his advice, and because of that advice, his car ran out of petrol when he was returning back to Calcutta. But even then, he did not snap on Sudhir, but showed a mild scolding. Dear learners, you understand Margengo Babu is a famous and a popular Bengali writer who does not believe in superstitions, and he never consulted almanac before his travels. However, he proves to be a bit narrow minded when his car breaks down, and he regrets not having had a look at the almanac on that particular day. However, we understand that he is a creative and imaginative writer. He is a rational thinker and has a logical mindset. He does not feel disappointed when he is ignored by drivers or servants. And we understand another thing that is very interesting, that he never gets irritated when he is ignored by the drivers who passed by when he was stuck to a place which is a place of nowhere, where you don't have any habitation, and he is left all alone there. It was a situation, it was an absurd situation where He does not know anything. It is simply a case to be or not to be. That is the question. It is that type of place. But even then, we understand he never gets irritated. But he understands that he puts himself in their shoe and thinks that perhaps he might have also done the same because he has having the same inherent traits that all Bengali drivers have. Another thing that we should try to understand is the title of the story. Dear learners, you understand the title of the story is very symbolic. As a scarecrow actually points towards the Biram and explores the superstitions that leads to his jobless, and finally he was involved in dropsy, and because of dropsy what happened to Abiram, that he lost his life. Another very important issue we will discuss is the western side of the road as seen by Margengo Babu. Learners, you understand, when his car ran out of petrol, Margengo Babu was all alone in the middle of a deserted road. After Sudhir, his driver, went to fetch petrol from Panga. On both sides of the road, there were situated paddy fields. Margengo Babu observed that on western sides of the road, the scenery was rather the same as the eastern side. About 40 feet away from the road, there was a pond with a little water in it. There were some thorny bushes there, and a few trees were visible at a quite distance. There were 2 huts, but there was no sign of any inmates. In the middle of the field, there stood a scarecrow, which is basically the center of the story, and the entire story moves around that scarecrow. Okay, I believe for today it is enough. We will discuss it with other issues in the coming lectures. Goodbye.